Hi, everybody. Sam here. Hope you're having a great day wherever you're at in the world today. I am so excited to have another micro interview here today. Sara is going to be sharing a tip, a thought, a piece of advice with us. If you are new to Safe Heart Connections, we are glad you found us. And we are an online community group of women who are working on learning to love ourselves more fully. By default, our lives improve and we get to make connections along the way in the community. And if you have been around for a while, we're so glad you came back. Sara is the author of How I Survived the Killing Fields. I'll make sure I link that around this video or audio wherever you're watching, to where you'll be able to look at, you'll be able to consider getting a copy of her book as well. And I'm just so glad that Sara is here today. She has a thought, a tip, or a piece of advice to share with us. So I'm excited you're here, Sara. What would you like to share today?
Today, because of my journey, I realized that how important that is to have a very positive, optimistic mindset. But some people might say, how could I be optimistic if I'm going through so much? But yes, you can. Believe me, trust me, because I've been through horrible time. But I can share some tip how to keep that positive and optimistic and working for you. I always tell people to prepare your mind and your heart, because if your mind is cloudy and not clear and your heart is full of darkness, you are not going to make much progress. You're still in the darkness, you're still in the pit. You want to get yourself out of the pit, you want to improve yourself. So how do you make a, a good mindset, a positive mindset? Now you think of something positive that is coming. You expect something better to come. When you're going through a hard time, you don't think that it's going to stay that way. It's going to be better. Like when you are in the rain, in the storm, you think that this storm is going to finish very soon. The sun will be shining soon. So that's the mindset that I would suggest, that look at the positive side, optimistic side. And when you already have half of the drink in your cup, you don't say it's half empty. It's half full. You already have half of it. You just look at the positive side. And how do you prepare your heart? Your heart is so important. Your mind is important, but your mind and your heart need to be at the same page. So how do you prepare your heart to be better, to improve, to help you improve to a better life? Your heart need to be clear from darkness. What makes darkness in the heart? Darkness, that means you have a resentment. You are angry at something, angry at God sometimes. So angry at parents, angry at other people did something to you. And don't look at that way. Don't look at that way. Try not to think about something that made you miserable. Try to get rid of that. So how do you get rid of the resentment and the bitterness and anger? You need to learn to forgive. Yeah, that big word is very, it's easy to say, but it's not easy to do it. But I can tell you, you can do it. You can do it. To forgive somebody, you have to come to look from their perspective. And you also have to have some empathy, because if you understand that nobody is perfect, I never be perfect, and you never be perfect. You think that way, don't expect them to be perfect. They make a mistake, they did something that is hurtful to you. Try to forgive as quick as possible. Try to let go of the anger and the bitterness and the resentment. If you can clear your heart from that darkness, you will become, your heart will become open and ready for love.
Yeah,
It's
that's so good. That's so good, Sara. You said so many good things. I want to just chime in and say that one of the most difficult things I've had to do was forgive myself.
mm-hmm.
And we give, a lot of times we will forgive other people so much more easily than we do ourselves. And so what you said about how that clears your heart and makes you ready to love. And we talk a lot about self-love in Safe Heart Connections, and it starts with the mindset. Forgiveness is key, and being able to forgive yourself, especially so that you open yourself up to receive the love that you have for yourself, and then you can give that to other people as well. Such good information.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Because if we don't forgive, we will not make progress. Because the darkness, it just drag us down. It make us feel like a victim. Because you feel like a victim because you are angry, you're upset. You just cannot let go of that bitterness from your heart. So, and
Yeah, this has been very good. I know that the women are going to be blessed by listening to it. Sarah, I'm so glad that you were here with us today. Do you have any closing thoughts before we wrap up?
my closing thought is this. We all need to have a purpose in our life. If we live with purpose, that purpose need to be bigger than ourselves. It's not about myself. It's not about me. If you have a purpose that big, and that will drive you to do better, to move forward, to get rid of the darkness from your heart and the negativity from your mind. So let's try to find something as your purpose in life that will drive you to a better position.
Wow, that's perfect. That's perfect. Thank you so much. I'll make sure that your links are around the video or the audio so that anybody that's watching or listening will be able to click through and get connected to you. And I'm going to look at getting a copy of your book. I'm so glad we've been able to get connected. Have a great day.
Thank you.